We've got Atul Lall, the Vice Chairman and Managing Director, on the show. Thanks so much for taking time out and joining in. To begin with, just let's talk about the industry size for the IT hardware import substitution. What is the current ecosystem for major laptop companies? Is it assembled here or are most of them imported?
So the present size is approximately $9 billion. The manufacturing that is taking place in this particular domain is, I would say, around 30-35% to the overall requirement, primarily to service the government purchases. Now, is the industry geared up for manufacturing these products in India? I would say that the industry has the requisite skill set and the bandwidth to do it. It'll take some time to stabilize and ramp up the production, but not very long. It's going to take around 6 to 8 months. And beyond that, the focus after stabilizing the first level of manufacturing, that is both the final assembly and PCBA, the industry would take up the backward integration piece.
This migration has been not done yet. I mean, if the industry could have accommodated this huge 8 pool of business opportunity, is it just been reluctance or perhaps lack of inability that this so-called supply chain has not migrated when iPhones and other phone manufacturing has already started in India?
So please appreciate that any industry to grow in its stages of infancy requires some handholding. This particular product category was part of the ITA 1, wherein no tariff was imposed for promoting manufacturing, whereas tariff was imposed in the case of mobile phones, which triggered the manufacturing. That's the reason it has not taken off. And we feel that the PLI 2, which the government has rolled out, and also this particular significant step by the government is definitely going to trigger it. And as I shared earlier, that it won't take very long for the local industry to reach and service the total requirement of India.
So can you just break it for the benefit of our viewers? Let's say if somebody is buying a HP or a Lenovo or a Acer laptop in India, right now the laptop is essentially coming in CKD condition and assembled in India, or it is imported and then it goes into the store directly?
So I would say it's a mix of both. A part of it is manufactured in India and part of it is imported in the CBU state. So it's a mix of both.
What happens because of import restrictions? Do you think the same brand, they would be in a sense forced to come to companies like Dixon, Amber and other local manufacturer that they want the product to be assembled here? And if that happens, what changes for you?
So forced, I think, is a slightly aggressive word. I would say it's going to be a win-win, both for the brand owners and the domestic EMS industry, that they're going to, the domestic industry, they're going to acquire the requisite bandwidth. And on a long-term basis, we are of a firm conviction that is, we are going to add value as the EMS players for the brand owners. That's the way it's going to pan out.
Now, currently the laptop percentage of the total revenue seems to be fairly small. What is the kind of growth, what is the kind of opportunity that you're expecting down the line? Will the pie increase?
Oh, definitely. We at present manufacture laptops for Acer. And now with this notification coming in and also PLI 2 being rolled out, we are going to go very aggressive in acquiring a large percentage of this particular pie of $8-9 billion. Yeah.
Is laptop manufacturing margins, are the margins higher than the traditional businesses which you have for you per se?
No, the margins in the EMS industry are going to be in a similar range of what it is at present. So the margin profile would almost be similar than what it is at present.
Government announcement, have you already got some queries, some calls from global brand owners that they want to start considering this kind of an tie-up in terms of local manufacturing, India manufacturing?
Yeah, we are in deep discussion, and that's not exactly post the licensing announcement. It has been there for some time, and we are confident that we're going to acquire some large customers as our large brands as our customers in this particular area.
To prepare, like you said, that it could take 6 to 10 months, 10 to 12 months, but could that also entail a lot of assembly stroke capex rollout?
So we feel that we should be able to announce our new customer acquisition in IT products in next 4 to 6 weeks. We are internally deliberating that which PLI2 version should be applied to. In all probability, the capex for this particular vertical is going to be in the range of around 250 crores over the next 4 to 5 years.
The other success story is that, like what Prime Minister, I distinctly remember, alluded to, Made in India for India has now become Made in India for the world. Do you see what has happened in the mobile manufacturing, where India is a net exporter of categories of mobile phones? It could actually happen in tablets and also laptops?
I firmly believe that it's a matter of some time. Sometime means 3 to 5 years, wherein India can become a hub for servicing the global requirements.
Final question. Mobile phone, washing machines, laptop, and now tablets. What could be the next big one, where you think import restrictions are necessary to change the dynamics of how manufacturing is done?
So in Dixon's case, we have been getting into new verticals every second year. Because our core is electronics, our core around electronics manufacturing is polymer processing, sheet metal, thermal, optics. So wherever we feel and we see an opportunity of scaling up, of deepening the manufacturing at some point to own the IP and also the global market opportunity, we take a plunge at it. So IT product is the next big category that we are going to pursue. Other big categories I feel now are going to be, instead of just expanding on the breadth, we have to deepen, we have to enhance the depth. That means participating in the component ecosystem and going deeper to add more value. And we are definitely going to look at seriously on owning the IP. So these are two areas. Apart from that, there are many new verticals opening up. EV can be another one. So many new ones are going to be there. Undoubtedly, the industry is at an inflection point. There's a very significant tailwind in our industry.
All right. On that note, we'll let you go. Thanks so much for taking time out and joining in and giving us a view on how, what the impact is of the overall import substitution.